Hello everyone, my name is Akshay. Today my topic is types of internet service. Internet can be accessed using following methods. Dial-up connections. In dial-up connections, computer uses its modem to dial a telephone's number given to the user by an internet services provider. This launches a connection between personal computer and ISP server. The process begins when the ISP server answers and cases when your computer or the server hangs up. This is similarly to a traditional telephone call. Most ISP server disconnect automatically after a certain period of inactive. Once a connection is configured on the user's computer, he can use the connection. It is secure and deallocates unused memory automatically. Broadband connections. Broadband connections are considered as high-speed connection as the use modes that can handle several signals at once, such as fiber opticals, fixed pair cables, and other technologies. Even with hundreds of users on the network, these connections allow largest files and complex web pages to download quick to be considered as a broadband. The connections must be able to transmit data at a rate faster than it's possible with the faster dial-up connections. Downloading and uploading content will be fast. Integrated Service Digital Network ISDN service. Integrated Service Digital Network ISDN is a digital service that transmit voice and data and control signals over a single telephone line. ISDN service operates on a standard telephone line but requires a special modem and telephone service which adds to the cost. An ISDN data connections can transfer data up to 128,000 bits per second, 128 kbps. It helps to connect a PC, telephone, and fax to a single ISDN line and use them simultaneously. Digital subscriber line DSL. Digital subscriber line is similarly to that of ISDN in using telephone network, but it uses more advanced digital signal processing and algorithms to sequence maximum number of signals through telephone lines. DSL also requires change in components of telephone network before it can be offered in any area. Like ISDN, DSL provides simultaneous data, voice, and fax transmissions on the same line. Several versions of DSL services are available for home and business use. Each version provides 24/7 full-time connections and different levels of service, speed, bandwidth, and distance. Cable modem service. Nowadays, many cable television companies use some percentage of their networks bandwidth to provide internet access through prevailing cable television connections. Since this connection uses a special cable modem, it is called cable modem service. Cable television system transmit data via coaxial cable, which can transmit data as much as 100 times faster than common telephone lines. Coaxial cable allow transmissions via several channels simultaneously. The internet data can be transmitted on channel while audio, video, and control signals are transmitted separately. The user can access internet and watch television with two non-interfacing data streams. Wireless LAN connections. Wireless LAN connections are very common these days, which are based on the technology that is often cities and Wi-Fi. Wireless, the distance converted by WLAN is usually measured in meters rather than mills. Therefore, this is not technologies that connections directly to an ISP but can be used to connect to another LAN or device through which internet access is achieved. To connections to internet, the wireless access point is connected to a feed LAN like any other device, and then computer with wireless NICS can access the wired LAN. Wired LAN access point is a device that acts as a hub or switch. NIS refers to a network interface card which helps to identify a computer on a network. Wireless WAN connections. A WWAN is a digital network that spans over a large graphical area. A WWAN accepts and transmits data using radio signals via killer sites and satellites. At the switching center, the WWAN divides off into segments and then connections to either isolated or public network through telephone or other high-speed communication links. The data is then linked to an organization's existing LAN when info infrastructures. The conversations area of WWAN is normally mustered in mils kilometers with a data transmitters rate of 100 Mbps. Satellite services. Satellite services provide a mutual two-way communications between user and the internet. This provides a full-time connections which is used in armed forces, business, etc. It includes two parts. Transceiver, a satellite dish that is placed outdoors in direct line of sight to one of the several satellites in orbit. Modern like device. It is connected to a dish placed indoors and connected to a LAN or computers. Hardware for internet use. Modem. Once you have your computer, you really don't need much additional hardware to connection to the internet. The primary pieces of hardware you need is a modem. The type of internet access you choose will determine the type of modem you need. Dial-up access uses a telephone modem. DSL services uses a DSL modem. Cable access uses a cable modem, and satellite service uses a satellite adapter. Your ISP may give you a modem, often for a fee. When you sign a contract which helps ensure that you have the right type of modem. However, if you would prefer to shop for a better or less expensive modem, you can choose to buy one separately. Price of modem may vary from 700 up to 2500 and more depending upon one's need. Router. A router is a hardware device that allow you to connect several computers and other devices to a single internet connections which is now as a home network. Many routers are wireless which allow you to create a home wireless network commonly known as a Wi-Fi network. A router is a device like a switch that routes data packets based on their IP address. Router is mainly a network layer device. A routers normally connects LANs and WANs together and have a dynamically updating routing table based on which they make decision on routing the data packets. Router divide broadcasts domains of hosts connected through it. You don't necessarily need to buy a router to connect to the internet. It's possible to connect your computer directly to your modem using an cable. Also, many modems include a built-in router, so you have the options of creating a Wi-Fi network without buying external hardware. Bluetooth. The most common method of using Bluetooth is to pair two devices like a set headphones and a mobile phone or laptop. This provides a convenient wireless connection. Bluetooth pairing in the manner is well and very easy to achieve but is also possible to set up networks. This capability has been available since the inception of Bluetooth, but with Bluetooth 5 this capability has been enhanced to accommodate many lot applications.